You know when you want to show or tell somebody something, and then when you go to show them or tell them, you can't because it's not happening? So we have a dryer, and it's squealing like crazy. I'm not in a position to buy Miss Karen a new dryer, but she needs the dryer almost every day. So I bought the kit. The same kit that I bought last time when the heating element went out. As long as I was taking the dryer apart to put the heating element in, I changed the rollers. Well, there's something in there that squeals like crazy. And right now, the dryer's on and I'm not hearing it. But I will not be lured into a false sense of security with this dryer. If I don't fix it and change the whatever was squealing, we end up with the dryer broken and big trouble. So my grandson, he's on his way over here. Actually, I think he's here. And he's gonna help me take this thing apart. I am not doing a how to fix a dryer video because I already watched the how to fix the dryer video and that man knew exactly what was going on. Last time I watched the video, I fixed it. I refreshed my memory and watched it again, or maybe it was a different one. I'm not sure if it was the same exact one, but here's the point. If you need something fixed in your house, go to YouTube and find the video. These people are such a blessing. They put these videos on there, and step by step, all of a sudden, it's not that intimidating. So I'm just gonna make a video of me fixing it. I'm not making a how for you to fix it. You go on YouTube and find somebody that shows you exactly how to do it. I'm just making a video for my channel, and I can't believe it's not squeaking. Last night I could hear it in the front of the house. Maybe it needs a little more clothes or to be heated up.
The plug's already out.
All right, the plug's out. So there's the invention I made from the little things at Lowe's that pops on the back of the dryer and it slides right into the hole in the wall. I despise those stupid long hoses because it's never working for me. I'm always trying to squeeze back there and I can't. So now I made something, and if I line the dryer up just right, it slides right in. Here's my invention. Or there's my reinvention. Anyway, Sonny went ahead, disconnected that, unplugged it. We're gonna go ahead and pull some screws out of the back and pop the top.
Oh, they don't fall off.
This one right here, buddy.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right, we got the top open, we got the front open, and now we're gonna take the front off. This is really not that big of a deal, except for me, I can't get down underneath it with my hands. So next, we take the front off.
Let's figure it out. Probably not. Never mind.
What is that?
It's the thing that latches the door on.
Oh, we don't need to take that.
Yeah, we don't need to take these off. These two, I think this just holds this thing in.
All right, that's the culprit. That one is all burnt up and the grease is gone. So we're gonna replace them all, but this is what they look like, brand new. And that's what they look like when they get all kinds of fried out. So we're gonna go ahead and replace all of the rollers, put some fresh grease. We got some good grease right here. So this should solve the problem. And then we'll put it all back together. Definitely a good idea before you put your dryer back together. We went ahead, we put those wheels back on with grease after cleaning up the poles. And the inside of the dryer has lint all over the place. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it out because I know Miss Karen, she wants it cleaned out before we put it back together. Well, I'll tell you what, me and my grandson been on this about a half hour, 40 minutes, and we're ready to put it back together with all new rollers. And I know you didn't hear it, but it was squealing all the way to the front of the house. I realize as it gets hot, the squealing gets louder. So new rollers, hopefully we won't have to do this again for a while. So I thought the main squealing was that one in the back that was all dirty. But guess what? There's 3 spindles on the front of the dryer that have 3 wheels. And one of the wheels is totally reamed out. We were probably only a couple of washes away from it locking up and ruining the dryer. The spindle has gouges in it, so I'm gonna have to order some new ones. But then we gotta take the whole dryer apart to put those 3 spindles in. So we moved them and I put the spindle onto the one that has the lightest load. And I hope it's gonna be okay. But I'm learning a lot. Appliance repair. It's not my forte, but I'm learning a lot. Was so close to being finished. I realized, I watched the guy's video and he didn't put grease on these bearings, so the ones in the back got grease. I could have took them off and cleaned it, but I did this a couple of years ago when I had to replace the heating element. I figured might as well replace the rollers. And it went 2 years, so I'm gonna give this thing some time, and next time I take it apart, I'll clean those spindles and I'll put it back with no grease. But I'm gonna have to take it apart because there's one spindle that's got grooves in it. So, hey, it takes an hour and a half to do the job because we're not professionals, but guess what? A new $1,000 dryer, I didn't have the money for it. And this dryer is beautiful and it works great, but it was squealing.
Straight
And
back.
on the dryer,
Yep, straight back.
go right in.
Yep.
Tell me when we're there.
And stop.
Okay. Let's put the plug in.
Alright.
All right, full disclosure. 2.5 hours. I said, Sonny, it should take a half hour. And a little while into it, I said, let me change that to an hour. Let me change it to 2.5 hours. I guess dryers are supposed to make noise, but I know it's not going to squeak because I'm going to show you a close-up of the bearing that was totally being reamed out. I wish I had a new spindle to put in there because the spindle has gouges in it. Job well done. Thank you to my grandson for helping us out. And I'm glad I don't need to come up with $1,000 for a new dryer. So you can see this one has gouges on the inside and it's pretty much worn out. It's at a pretty good angle. One side is a lot wider than the other. So my guess is this was the bad one. Even though there was one in the back that was a little bit dirty and burnt looking, this is probably the one that was squealing so bad. I'm gonna go back to the cameras at the house. We have cameras around our home and I'm gonna pull up some footage. She said she was doing laundry yesterday and you can hear the squeaking in the front of the house. So even though this was pulled out, a used one, it still looks like it's in good shape. But the spindle that this one was on has gouges in it. So I moved it up to a spot where it gets a lot less pressure. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy some spindles and I'm gonna take that thing apart and fix it again because it's a good dryer and we put a new heating element in it last time. So as long as it keeps rolling, I'm gonna keep pushing it. I hope this video encourages you. Not that you need to fix your appliances, but if there's something you don't know how to fix, watch some YouTube videos. I was only a little bit intimidated, but I'll tell you right now, I will go in there now without even thinking twice. My grandson and I, we fixed it, we'll fix it again if we have to. You be blessed.